Welcome back to Views with Hughes or Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. So, as you all have known, Disney's had its earnings call yesterday, and of course, a lot of softball questions were asked, but then there were a few tough questions where Bob Iger had to answer. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the different details that took place and what was shared. Now, he still took credit for the success of Avatar: The Way of Water, even though it was only released under Disney. And the fact of the matter is, it was a success on James Cameron's part, not Disney. Also, he did admit that the classic movies and content that's on Disney Plus were streamed the most, more than the current day recent or modern day content, such as the stuff from phase 4 of the MCU, as well as Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania. Those weren't successful, along with the Disney sequels of Star Wars. Okay, so he also stated that he also stated that the movies itself that was released in theaters recently weren't successful, but the problem was he did not name those movies. So it's pretty interesting, the fact that whenever a movie is successful, he names them, but the movies that weren't, he doesn't name them, because of the fact that he doesn't want to own up to the fact that it failed under him. Also, he was asked about he shared how there's a substantial growth with Disney Plus, but the problem is he also stated that there was over 300,000 new subscribers that subscribe to the platform itself. Now, in case you're wondering, 300,000 subscribers is not defined as substantial growth. That doesn't even scratch the surface of being successful. Okay, now he also claimed that the company wants more consumers to the ad tier for streaming, while he's aiming to increase the non-ad tier subscription costs. So yes, expect the price increase for the cost to subscribe to the non-ad tier portion of Disney Plus. But the most interesting part about it is when Bob Iger said in the quarterly earnings call was in response to the last question, where an investor asked if Disney as a whole or specific divisions could be acquired by a tech company. Now, instead of denying it up front, Iger said, "I'm not going to speculate on the potential for Disney to be acquired or if it will sell off divisions." In other words, it's possible. That's just corporate speak. Now, he didn't say yes. He didn't say no. But he said he's not going to speculate, but he didn't deny it. Otherwise, if it wasn't true, then he will outright go ahead and deny it. Okay, so that's just a brief update with what was shared in the quarterly earnings. Okay, so what do you think about all this happening right now? Do you think that Disney is on track to fail even further? Do you think that it's already done, or what do you think is going to take for it to become successful? Because remember, there was two gentlemen, Staggs and I forgot the other guy's name, but they started a company with Blackstone, and they were hired as advisors to consult and everything. But the fact of the matter is, this wouldn't happen unless a company is about to be bought out. Now, people are stating that Apple's going to go ahead and buy it, but then we see these two come under where they're hired as consultants, where one is consulting, is another due diligence. That's where they go ahead and take a look at the company to see what is going to be done before they're going to go ahead and buy it outright. Okay, now the process includes talking to the leadership under that company, seeing the financial records, as well as seeing the value of the different intellectual properties from that particular company. Okay, Disney has been mismanaged, and that's the reason why they're going ahead and seeing what's being done wrong, how was it properly or poorly managed. In this case, it has been poorly managed. Simple fact that Pixar, they had the same people working on the animation to try to fix the problem, which wasn't a good idea. Okay, because Pixar still has failures with Strange World as well as Lightyear. But the fact of the matter is, Marvel as well as Lucasfilm were also wasn't properly managed because because of the different content that were failures that was put out there. Bob Iger failed with them because of the fact that he didn't replace Kevin Feige, or he wasn't able to replace Kathleen Kennedy. Okay. But the fact of the matter is, the sequels to those movies and shows and stuff, or no sequels that actually happened and everything, shows that it was a failure. Okay. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Let me know what went wrong in the video. Be sure to include any additional thoughts that I did not touch up upon. If you enjoyed what I shared in the video, go ahead and smash the like button, share far wide across social media. And if you haven't done so already, you enjoyed all the content I put out there, go ahead, subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that way you're notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.